Hi everyone, I'm Isabel Thornton, Executive Director of Restoration Housing. Today we're going to take a virtual hard hat tour of our project that's currently under construction at 820 Dale Avenue in Southeast. I'm standing on the front porch, and as you can see, we are very much under construction right now. This house, and a lot of the reason why we chose this project, has these very unique architectural features. It's called a folk Victorian house. The folk really refers to these unique wooden exterior details that you'll see. For instance, in the window next to me, the header has this unique keystone detail. The window behind me is very unique, this tiny little window as a transom side light to the front entrance door. The second story center gable has unique rickrack detailing. A really cute little center window. I'm sorry if I keep using the word cute, but there's no better word to describe this house. You know, it's on the smaller side and has these unique elements that just kind of call attention to it. So I was driving around the neighborhood looking for our next project, and this one really stood out, I think, because it was vacant. It needed a lot of work, and that was clear from the outside. But I knew that it had unique architectural details that really would make it, I think, even more interesting to try to preserve and restore, because that's what we do and that's what we love. We love architectural history. So we're going to go through the inside right now, so just follow me. Let's go. Okay, we are now upstairs in one of the 3 bedrooms of this house. This is actually a fairly small house. It's only roughly 1,800 square feet, but it has 3 full bedrooms, 2 full baths, and this bedroom is going to be much of its original design. We are going to restore the original hardwood flooring. We're going to restore the original 2/2 windows you can see with the rope pulleys. We're putting those back in as well. What's not going to be exactly as it was, and one of the things I take a little bit of pride in, is that we are going to make the closet a nice big closet. I look at these projects through the lens of a mother, and thinking of a family, I think we need big closets. We also need big laundry rooms, which is another feature that we're making sure we have a nice big laundry room in this house. And these are things that I think don't want to sound too gendered, but I do think they're unique to female developers who might think this way a little bit more specifically about how the house is going to be used. So while we have to preserve a lot of the original elements of the house, we can make these little tweaks to make it more accommodating to modern family needs. So I guess follow me, and we're going to go downstairs. Okay, we are downstairs now with Chad Brown, our contractor from Square One Contracting, and he has, as you know, done all of our projects. This is our 5th project now, and this project, as he says, each project continues to get worse and worse, different ways. Why don't you tell us for a minute why this project was worse when we first took you here, the very first time?
You couldn't get more than 6 feet inside the door before the floor actually had collapsed into the basement. The roof had leaked and basically taken the 2nd floor all the way down into the whole basement, yeah. Which ended up pulling a lot of the interior walls in, taking out structure below. So
this room we're standing in was basically just an entire hole from the roof down to the basement.
Yep.
And the house was threatening to kind of cave in on itself, right?
Right. As the center goes in, it kind of pulls the outside walls in. And so it hadn't gotten there yet, but it was on its way.
So we thankfully stabilized the house as the first phase of construction back December through February, and worked with a contractor whose expertise was in stabilizing very puzzle-like projects like this one. Then we brought Chad in for the rehab phase, which began in March, which he's been working on ever since. And now we're basically at this point where, you know, it doesn't look very close to completion if you're not familiar with construction, but we're actually pretty close, right? How much would you say we have left here to go now?
45 to 60 days tops.
Yeah. So we've got finishing the floors, finishing the interior paint, trim, a couple more windows to install. And then this room is going to be the kitchen. And so we've got cabinets right here, all new custom cabinets and all new appliances. This room, because it had to be rebuilt, will probably have the most newish feeling to all the finishes, I would imagine. But believe it or not, we're actually really close.
Yeah,
So,
we are.
thank you, Chad, for always sticking with us despite the constant worsening of each project.
No,
The next one we were just discussing has its issues in different ways, but structurally I think it's actually the
Yeah.
most sound of all of them.
Yeah, not as
Knock
scary as
on
this one
wood.
was.
Yeah. Okay, all right, we're almost finished. Let's go outside. Okay, so now we are in the back of the house. I'm standing on the back patio, and this house and this restoration is set to be complete in September, and we're hoping to welcome shortly thereafter a family. So this will be a single family rental property, and it'll have all the same amenities of a single family home ownership opportunity, but really meeting a need, we think, where there is a strong need for affordable rental housing. So we're targeting families that make between 50 and 60% of the area median income, which there is also a strong need for in Roanoke. And this will be a great house for them. It'll be a detached house. Like I said, all the amenities of a single family home. You've got this great patio, a giant backyard, off-street parking, front porch, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. So we're very excited and look forward to completing it. So stay tuned this fall where we'll share our before and after pictures so you can see the final product. And thanks.